I just don't understand. No, I'm too good to you. I'm way too good to you. You take my life away. I just don't understand.
What's up, guys? It's Kyler Jackson, your 2018 bodybuilding.com spokesmodel and the owner of DedFit Apparel. And we actually have a friend who owns a local poke shop, and I just found this out like a week ago or 2 weeks ago. And so I think it's time for us to try it out. You're used to me, Stacy, Paige, Anthony, our whole group always going to Fins, but we have a new one to try out. So super excited about that. We're gonna go in there and I'm going to show you guys how to fix a macro-friendly and healthy bowl. And I say healthy because just because it's macro-friendly doesn't always mean you're choosing the healthy option. So I'm gonna kind of guide you on the options to stray toward and stray away from. For those of you who don't know what poke is, it's actually raw fish, often tuna, salmon, octopus, spicy tuna, things like that. And they just throw it all in a bowl on a bed of rice or vegetables or lettuce, and then have a bunch of different toppings like garlic chips, green onions, cucumber, seaweed salad, all sorts of good stuff. So it's a really healthy option as far as healthy fats and omega-3s go. So let's go in there and I'll show you how to build a healthy macro-friendly bowl. All right, guys, so I'm super stoked right now because they actually gave us free miso soup, and miso soup's the bomb. But basically, we went through and I got a little bit of brown rice, probably about 3/4 of a cup, masago, which is fish eggs, imitation crab salad here. We got tuna, salmon, shrimp, spicy tuna, cucumber, jalapeno, green onion, sesame seeds. Dang. The more I'm talking about it, the more tasty it sounds. I'm ready to dig into this. But I think that's pretty much the gist of it. And then I got ponzu sauce and sriracha, and a lot of it. So what I wanted to show you is that I tracked all of it the way you track poke. It's a little tougher than other places because you have to individually go through and find options that are relatively accurate in MyFitnessPal for the bowl in total. So basically I went and I found miso soup and I tracked 1 cup for this, and that actually came out to just about 8 grams of carbs, 6 grams of protein, and 3.5 grams of fat. So miso soup's really not a bad option at all. It's a total of 84 calories for 1 cup like this. And then the rest of the meal, I pretty much go and find generic options like the imitation crab salad right there, the masago, the ahi tuna sashimi. So for the meat itself, I often will just choose like tuna sashimi or salmon sashimi, because that's going to be as close as you get as far as the ounces go. My bowl was 4 scoops of fish, and they said it's about 1.7 to 2 ounces per scoop. So I tracked for 7 total ounces of sashimi, 0.75 cups of brown rice. I know it says 0.8, but MyFitnessPal just rounds up. Then jalapenos, ponzu sauce, and sriracha. So in total for this meal, it comes out to 69 grams of carbs, 8 grams of fat, and 64 grams of protein. So that is almost spot on with those macros that I was telling you guys to aim for when you eat out. Just about the same amount of protein as carbs, and the lower on fat you can go, the better. I intentionally skipped avocado today because I've been running out of fats quickly as I'm prepping for the show. So I didn't want to throw the avocado in there this early in the day and kind of waste it and then end up accidentally going over later on in the day because my other foods contain fats as well. So a couple of the options at most poke places that you want to avoid would be like the fried onions or fried garlic or garlic chips. You guys know I usually get that like most of the time, but since I'm specifically trying to show you the healthier options, I skipped on that today. A lot of the other dried options or fried options you want to avoid because of higher fat content. Dressings and sauces, this is by far the most crucial part because people love to load up on sauces, and like a ponzu sauce or a teriyaki sauce or something like that is going to be very high in sodium and very high in sugars and carbs. And then things like a spicy mayo is going to be very high in fats. So those things are going to add up your totals really, really quickly and just add so many additional calories that you don't necessarily need or want in your diet. One thing you may want to do is opt for brown rice instead of white rice, and that's purely because most people don't get enough fiber in their diet, and brown rice is going to have that husk around the actual grain of rice. That's pretty much the only difference between white and brown. You need fiber in your diet, so opting for things like that is generally very beneficial for your overall health. Also, getting really close to a show, you want to have as much fiber as you can without overdoing it, because your digestion will slow the closer you get to a show. The leaner you are, the drier you are, your digestive system starts acting up a little bit. And then the only other thing I really wanted to touch on was the omega-3 fatty acids in raw fish. So the reason you would want to go eat poke or other fish options is because most of us lack proper omega-3 consumption, which is the healthy fats that are very good for your cholesterol and your cardiovascular system and your heart and your brain health, all sorts of things. Multivitamins and omega-3s are pretty much the two main things that doctors recommend everyone takes every day. So more omega-3s, definitely very good and beneficial for you. So eat more fish, all right? That's pretty much it. So I'm gonna enjoy this bowl. If you guys are ever in the RSM area, come check out Bowlz. Also, if you are in the Orange County area or LA area, San Diego, wherever, and you personally own a restaurant and you want us to come teach people how to eat healthy at your restaurant, go ahead and comment below or email me at kylerjackson@deadfit.com, or Daniel, you can email him at chasingthestoked@gmail.com. If you liked this video and actually learned something, please give us a thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos just like this, please subscribe to the channel. All right? Thanks, guys. We'll see you on the next one.
I just don't understand. No, I'm too good to you. I'm way too good to you.